What's up, y'all? Hey, yesterday God placed a vision in my head. He placed an image of a construction site. What do construction companies do? They tear down the old buildings to make room for a new building to be built. And that is the same thing that God does. So I want to I want to introduce you guys to Jesus Christ Construction Company. Jesus Christ Construction Company coming to construct something new in you. See, God, just like a construction company, He tears down the old so that new things can be brought in your life. He tears down the old you so that you can be made new in Him. And with that being said, today, God showed me another message, which you will see right here. Yesterday, I told y'all that God showed me a construction site in my head. And what do construction companies do? They tear down the old to make room for the new. Today, God is showing me things are being dug up. He's digging out what was in you, then patching you up. Complete healing, complete newness. He's making things new. So, God showed me a construction company, and now He is showing me things being dug up. So what is God saying to us? And how does God construct something new in us? See, the thing is, we have to allow God to come in us. He's a gentleman. He doesn't come and force us. He ain't gonna come and force himself on you. You gotta make room, do your part to make room for the new too. But with that being said, when Jesus Christ Construction Company comes and tears down the old you, sometimes it's painful. Sometimes He does it by a trial and tribulation. Sometimes He has to shake your life up. Sometimes He has to put you in a dark place, let you get into a place where you can only depend on Him. There's nobody else but Him. You'll see no way out. So the only way you see is His light. It's like you in solitary confinement. And the only way out is to reach for the hand of Jesus. That's how He tears down the old. And in that process, during that process, you get used to reaching out for Him. You get used to wanting Him. It starts to go from you needing Him and you searching for His light because He's the only thing present, to the point where you want Him. So that when He brings you out of solitary confinement, you're still wanting Him, because now you know that you need Him. And the more you need Him and want Him, the more you feed your spirit with Him, the more He's coming inside of you and constructing something new in you. Jesus Christ Construction Company. Now with the digging part, God does the digging in this process as well. This process is also construction, also involves digging. God digs deep inside of you and reveals you to you. He reveals the things that need to be changed in you through this whole process. It's not a 5-day process. It's not some people process maybe months. Some people process maybe years. Whatever it is, no matter the time period, it's God working on you. And He's doing it through trial and tribulation, because what else is going to get you to act right? What else is going to get you to come to God? Happy times? No, God bless us every day. He can bless us with everything, but we still would live a life not fully submitted to God. So when He places us in that point where we need Him, He's constructing something new. He's digging up. He's digging inside you so He can get what was buried deep down inside you and what you didn't need, and take it out. Then He patch you back up. And when He patch you back up, what He took out cannot come back in. It can't find its way back in, because you have been made new. You have been healed. He patches you up and He heals you. Once you're a new person in Christ, that old person is dead. That old person is buried. There may be another prophetic message on what God was showing me with the digging. Some of those things being dug up are the graves of your old self. Look at all these graves that God is making to bury the old you. And listen, God will get in your yard, all in the yard, all in your business to dig out you, to bury the old you. Jesus Christ Construction Company coming to construct something new in you. Your old self. He tore down the old, and the old has passed away. It's time for the new. So you gotta let God, Jesus Christ Construction Company, get his bulldozers and all the construction tools and everything that he needs, that he uses to construct something new, and you let him do it. It gets noisy sometimes. Construction sites get noisy. Keep on your hard hat of the helmet of salvation when you're going through these trials, going through this construction process. And your shield of faith. Listen, God doesn't send you through trial and tribulation without giving you a multitude of, or multiplying your blessings upon that trial and tribulation. What you go through is nothing compared to what God is taking you to. So allow God to construct something new in you. Let him bury those old habits, those old things that owe you. Let him tear down that old building so that a new building can be built in you. Because you are his temple. He lives inside of you. And he's not going to make his home inside of a broken vessel. He seeks to fix you. Jesus Christ Construction Company come to construct something new in you. Y'all be blessed.